Hello.
Hello, everyone. I have to get set back up for my chapter 4 because Fox didn't just look at the changes for the time thing. He looked at all the changes, and now I'm like, I mean, that was very nice, but now I'm just like, no, I'm back in chapter 4. I was in chapter 5.
Yeah, I need to pull up all my stuff. I think I was. Oh wait, my notebook. I have to run upstairs and try and find my notebook and all my stuff because I was working on my screen thing by hand last time, or maybe I was at work, or maybe a bit of both. I know I was working on it at work the past week. And in case anyone's curious about my change in background, it is because I am home for the holiday, no, for summer. And it is so hot and I'm dying because I'm not built for the heat.
Very fair.
But we just turned the AC on, so hopefully it'll get better.
We're gonna be struggle busing.
Yeah.
In Gatlinburg.
I am. I sent you a TikTok that someone made about living in Texas, and I was like, this is giving me like more flashbacks. Like the chair is like a really nice fabric. It's really comfy, and I'm like, it's hot. It's touching me. Stop touching me. Nothing can touch me. I'm downstairs in our living room rather than streaming in my room because my room is a complete and utter disaster zone that I'm slowly working my way through. I was like, oh, I'll stream in my room if my chair gets here in time because I ordered a new desk chair. It did get here in time, and I built it. And then I looked around my room, which was still a mess, and my computer's like not even plugged in upstairs. I was like, oh, so I can sit, but that's about it. So we are streaming from my living room, my family's living room. So yeah. Say hi to chat. Hi Kelly. That was chat. Yeah. But my week has been unpacking and trying to fit my apartment inside my bedroom. We have a bunch of stuff to go up into the attic. But it's still, I have a lot of books, and I'm like, I don't want to go through my books and like decide which ones to like give away. Mm-hmm. But also, I need another bookshelf. I do not have enough shelves. So, I was going to mount some shelves on the wall, but then my mom pointed out the fact that I'm not living here very much longer. So, don't spend my money on things that I can't, like, move.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wherever I end up.
Oh, no. I think I done the fuck up.
Oh? Why?
So I've been keeping a copy of all of my changes, all my draft changes markup, right?
Yeah.
So I can do a thing with it post publication. Well, in order to send Fox the new chapter, or chapter 4 to look over again, I had accepted all of the changes. I meant to save that as a separate document.
Can you hit undo?
No, this was last week.
You can go into previous versions.
I know, I'm going to try that. It's not an unfixable fuck up. It's just now there's even more work that I have to do.
It's annoying.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's convenient enough to be a pain in the ass.
Yep.
I didn't post anywhere about the stream. I should probably do that. In the first
couple minutes. Same. So the first part of the stream, I'm going to be trying to recover that so that I can have, because it will really bother me if I have all of them but that one.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, time to get going.
not even falling asleep.
Break time.
I've traumatized myself.
What did you do?
I started. I have a griffin in my book, and I'm considering giving my male lead a baby griffin companion that will grow up. So I was like, oh, I need to know things about griffins, but they're not real. But, you know, lions are real, eagles are real. And so I watched some, I was like, oh, wait, the baby griffin is alone for like 6 days without its parents. Would it be dead? Like, would it just die? Because then I'm cutting that chunk because I don't really want to write about a dead baby griffin. At least not that early in the book. It's a lot. Wait, no, lions can go up to 2 weeks to even a month without eating. That's full grown lions. And I was like, okay, what about eagles? Which they can also go a time without eating. But then I was like, wait, I don't even know how eagles eat things. Like they don't chew, they have beaks. So I looked up videos of eagles eating things. I kind of want to bleach my brain because that is actively terrifying because all of the animals they're eating were still alive in all the videos. Yeah. I saw a snake one. I was like, oh, this is awful. Like, I feel bad for the snake, but like nature. And then there was a bunny one.
Oh, yeah.
And the bunny was screaming because there's sound on. And it just couldn't escape. And I was like, wow, this sucks. And then there was this like, you know, YouTube short about like a harpy eagle. And I was like, wow, this is a really cool type of eagle. Like it's so big. I think this is the type of eagle.
No.
So then I looked up harpy eagles.
And
a monkey had attacked the nest and was eating the eggs.
Oh no.
The harpy eagle tore it to pieces and fed it to its other young. And I was like, you know what? The monkey deserved it. Not actually, because I mean, laws of nature, whatever. But the bunny one is the really one that fucked me up. Because I watched for like 30 seconds being like, just please put the bunny out of its misery. And the bunny was still alive. Like, I'm pretty sure the eagle was just playing with it because it like, I'm not going to describe it in detail, but like the bunny wasn't like even bleeding out or anything. Like it was just
no, they're very clean killers. I know how eagles hunt.
Yeah. But none of the videos I was watching were clean kills. And I'm like,
sorry, I didn't mean clean kill. I meant they're very clean. They're surgical in their incisions.
Yeah. So I kind of want to having a baby griffin. I'm like, I'm now traumatized from all those videos.
Traumatized.
Like, incorporate this of
just
my
traumatized your main character.
Cute baby griffin, and then the baby griffin eats something, and they're like, "Oh, that was terrifying." Actually, which I might do.
Griffin on my side, Griffin.
Yeah. They kill a full-grown griffin, and it's like a whole thing. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, but also I don't know what to do with the baby griffin because it like to join the party, it's gonna be there the whole quest. It is a quest, and I'm like, that's a whole ass baby griffin that I just have to deal with the whole plot that I haven't.
Yeah, but like it shouldn't take long for it to get big enough to murder things.
It's over the course of like a week, the plot.
Oh, well.
Or since they get the baby griffin. Yeah. If I do a book too, it will be more time. But like they have to go inside like fancy places. Maybe they'll like baby griffin go hang out in the woods. We'll come back. I know they're predators, Kelly. I just wasn't. Not that that I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared to see the
Also, hi, JC, hi Kelly, and Rue.
The animals that they were eating still being alive. Like, I'm chill with seeing the like dead animals, their carcass, blah blah blah. Because I was watching the videos. I wasn't watching videos, but I saw a bunch of pictures of lions eating.
See, the thing with predators is like there are a variety of the kinds of prey that predators eat. Like, you know, alligators and crocodiles, they're predators, but they prefer to eat carrion. So like they keep their carcasses underwater and then eat away at it, right? So like they're dead. And there's a lot of predators who prefer to eat things dead.
There's birds that prefer it alive, apparently.
Because it's fresh.
You guys should, I know, but you can kill it and then eat it.
No, it stays the freshest.
I mean, it is. You're not wrong. I think that I did hold back from knowing something was probably going to traumatize or like freak me out. Is I didn't click on the like YouTube recommendations that said harpy eagle eating child. Because I was like, oh,
like,
no, I don't know. I didn't click on it.
Why do they have video?
I know. I'm like, why weren't you stopping it?
I mean, maybe it was a nature cam that they had like set up and come back for.
Yeah. Oh, in the harpy eagle video, one of them was like, yeah, this harpy eagle attacked a BBC reporter when he was putting up an eagle cam, knocked him unconscious, and punctured his kidney. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
so eagles, and that one, the harpy eagle is only like 20 pounds. Like, and then you think of a griffin, which is a fictional thing. I do remember this. I am aware. I don't want to be talking about, and then a griffin can do this, and I'm like, oh. Yeah, it might be clickbait, but it might be a child of a different, species.
It might be eating its own child. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? The monkey video was kind of weird because there was just this like.
But also, I will say that
like, arm hanging from its mouth, and it's like, and I'm like, oh my god.
I will also say that, like, when around here, when you take your children out, any child below a toddler, you are supposed to keep within arm's reach because eagles may attack them. So
it's like a dingo stole my baby kind of vibes.
Yeah.
I think my older brother told me about that when I was really young, and it terrified me. I think he was scared of it too, though.
So while I do think the video is probably clickbait because I don't think they did the thing.
Yeah. Also, like, posting that is super fucked up. But my YouTube recommendation is probably slightly ruined right now. Should have gone on to one of the accounts I don't usually watch videos, but it's fine. It's fine. So that was my sprint. I also like did some brainstorming, came up with a scene, zoned out for a little while, listened to Taylor Swift.
Well, you're not gonna be over here now.
How was your stream?
Not
your stream, your sprint. How was chat sprints as well?
I wrestled a vicious creature right here.
New people popped in.
Hey, gentle, my vicious creature.
I'm being neglected by like all of our animals. Dagmar? We have a puppy down here, and she usually hangs out with whoever's downstairs because she can't really get up the steps anymore. But I'm downstairs right now, and she's not paying attention to me, and so yeah, she's probably asleep. She's mostly deaf, and she's doing great. Ash, which is our black cat, is over there sleeping on the cat tower. And Storm doesn't love me anymore because I brought her home, so she's hiding under the bed.
It's my thing now. You can't have it. No,
my pinky fake nail, not real nail, fell off, and I feel naked. It's upstairs.
I'm sorry.
Put it on before the stream.
My puppy wants attention right now.
Yeah, none of my animals love me. I also played with my hair a lot because I was doing
Yeah,
it.
I noticed that. There was at one point you looked dead, and I was very concerned. You were like,
I might have been thinking because I don't remember doing that, and I can imagine myself like zoning out and just like sprawling. Kelly started a new WIP and got 109 words written. Ooh, is it like a short story or a book or what? What kind of thing are you working on? I'm trying to get my outline semi-polished before we go to the writing retreat, so I can actually put more words on paper then.
Yeah, I'm trying to get 4 through 6 revised, so when we go on the retreat, I will be able to draft things.
Yes.
Oh, for those who were expecting a newsletter yesterday, I tried, but as you may remember from my earlier newsletter this year, I said that Gmail and a couple other web hosting services were no longer going to accept like mass mail from regular emails, only from like domain emails and stuff. So I had set up a domain email and I had it all set up to go. And then I tried to switch it over last night and it wasn't working. I called in a Fox. We did everything that we could. Now I think it's just at this point where it's like, all right, you made all these changes and it might take up to 48 hours for them to work. So I'm going to try to send it out again Thursday. And if it doesn't go out, I'll be with customer service. But yes.
That's so fun.
It is done. It's ready for you.
Crap, I need to exit out of Eagles eating stuff on my phone so I don't get whoop jump scare every time I open my phone. Yeah.
But
I'm adding in meat
sorry.
to my book.
I did make progress on chapter 4. I am now on to page 5. And I just got to where it's no longer like Fox, it's no longer just comments and just switch this word or that word. No, now it's another thing. I feel like you could write this more clearly, and I'm like, hold on.
I don't know how to write. I can't even speak English.
It's like this, which it's fair though that like that section I guess would technically still be like a first draft revision because there's 1, 2, 3, 4.5-ish paragraphs of just new things. And so I'm like, I don't know. But I got it.
I don't know where my outline is. I think it's upstairs somewhere. I mean, it's on my laptop as well, but I so much prefer writing by hand. Oh, that's something I can do the next couple of days is find the stylus that my dad, because I wanted to try writing by hand, but on my laptop because it's touchscreen. So I don't stop losing things. Yeah. Which will, help. And I just feel like writing by hand allows my brain to like relax a little because I'm okay with like drawing arrows pointing at stuff versus I'm aware that typing you could just like raise the cursor, like move the cursor, but I just don't feel like it's as relaxed because it's like typing. It's more like final feeling, but I think that's years of education of writing stuff by hand and then typing it up.
I want to check my book
to turn it in. Also, are you wearing a Yu Hakusho shirt?
I am.
Nice.
Because my daughter's been obsessed. Y'all, you have to understand. So my children woke me up because they didn't want to go to school today, which was fair. It was the last day of school. And so one by one at 7:30, one child comes down and they're like, "Can I stay home?" And I'm like, "Yes." 10 minutes later, another child comes down. "Can I stay home?" And I'm like, "Yes." Why didn't you all just come home? But then, and then at about 10:30, or no, my daughter then just kind of flops into my bed and goes to sleep. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then she wakes up, and the first thing she does when she wakes up is goes, "Can I watch Yu Yu Hakusho?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
I'm
sure,
putting
go ahead."
priorities. I've been switching between
I
watching
know.
the show and watching Bridgerton.
Mhm.
Which are slightly different vibes.
Same thing, you know. All right, let's
All right.
go. Second sprint.
Yo. How did everyone do that sprint? I did not actually get much work done.
I'm on page 11 out of 13 now.
Nice.
After I spent a long time whining that I didn't want to make those sentences cleaner to myself, I went ahead and did it.
You're so brave.
And then the rest of the things so far have just been like little tiny things. We've got a Toucan Sam counter going on. Every time Moxie follows her nose.
Ah.
Right now there's a part where it's not wrong, but it's like the sentence ends in like kept between them, and then the next sentence starts with the door shut behind them, and I'm like, oh yeah, I don't like that. So I'm trying to figure out how to fix that. And then of course Fox highlights my onomatopoeia boop boop, and he's like, no. I'm like, keeping my onomatopoeias. I am allowed. They are a legitimate form of writing.
Depends on the tone of the scene, I think.
What do people feel about prologues? I feel. Sorry. You go ahead first. You're hosting this week.
I'm pro prologue. I have prologue in my current WIP. I'm not sure how I feel like history prologues, the ones that like explain the world and set it up. I want it to be like a glimpse of something that is like important to the storyline. And yeah, what it being there like needs to enrich the story. And not just be like an info dump.
Mm-hmm.
But I do enjoy prologues.
I concur. I really like prologues as long as prologues are part of the story and not just I'm setting up, here's all the background info that I couldn't really fit into my novel, so here you're getting it now.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that.
There are exceptions, but rarely.
Yeah, it seems like people's here are pro prologue.
If 3 people pro prologue. Yeah. And as long as it can't just be the beginning of your chapter 1.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
What?
The prologue was just the beginning of chapter 1.
I feel like I've seen where I'm like, you put a prologue, but this could have just been the first chapter.
Oh, that's what you read. Okay.
Yeah. Like there's not a giant time skip or anything like between the prologue and the rest of the story, or like a shift in narrator or something like that. No, it's just like this could have been chapter 1.
Alright, it sets up why she was sent away as a child, as well as sets up some world building. I would have to see the execution. Conceptually, it sounds fine. Like, I think CB and I are on the same page when we mean, like, basically sometimes, especially in, I call it old man fantasy or old man sci-fi, you just get, the narrative style to me is old man fantasy. And you get a prologue where it's basically just telling you the history of the world, and it doesn't even really connect you with any of the characters.
Mm-hmm. Where it's like a fun
like,
nostalgic tool, like thinking back to like in fashion.
But when you're being introduced to the world, it's like, I don't care. I don't know any of these words. I don't know any of these locations. I don't care. I want to get into the chapter. JC is not for or against a prologue. If it's in the book, I read it, but I won't be upset if the book doesn't have a prologue. That's fair.
good. I've met people who won't read prologues. I'm like, well, they put it in there for a reason. Like, no matter what, they don't care what the prologue is. They won't read it. And I'm like,
well, if you're missing a vital piece of information, that's up to you. Nope, that's not the. Yeah, exactly. Like, it sounds right. That just reminds me of this Robert Jordan prologue that I read. Let me tell you, I was into this prologue. He made me care about this battle that they were about to do. I did not care about the individual history of each character and how they last met in this forest. But I digress. But he went over this battle plan like 5 times, that they were going to start the battle, and if their reinforcements got there, then they would be the anvil and the reinforcements would be the hammer that would crash upon the enemy and they would defeat them. But if their reinforcements did not get the message and they did not get there in time, then there would be no hammer for this anvil. And then if that were the case, they wouldn't be able to be the anvil, and so they would have to do something else. And like, he's going over these battle strategies, and I'm like, this feels repetitive, but also I'm here for it. I need to know, are we the anvil? And then the enemy like gets over the horizon, and then a horn blows, signaling the birth of some prophesized child, and then the enemy retreats.
oh,
and the prologue ends.
So there was one battle?
So mad. I was like, I don't like fight scenes. I don't like battles. But motherfucker, you had me hyped. I was ready.
Damn.
I was so mad. And then chapter 1 goes to this like temple thing with this. She wasn't a priestess, but she was some sort of holy lady thing. And yeah. I was like, if the child of prophecy is not anywhere in her vicinity, I am going to rebel. So.
Damn.
But yeah, it was a long ass prologue. That sounds too long. I feel that a prologue should be short. Again, a prologue like any chapter should be as long or short as it needs to be to do its job, in Sam's opinion.
Yeah. I feel like it's a little weird if it's longer than your chapters, like your average chapter length.
Yes.
And I'm like, this.
Okay, I'll agree with you there.
Like, not this.
JC also likes shorter prologues.
Yeah. I do prefer shorter ones because I like to get to the like main storyline, but I'm okay with a little longer ones as long as they're not longer than like a typical chapter.
Y'all want to know how I feel? Just wait until my newsletter goes out, because I can't talk about the thing in the newsletter till it goes out, and I'm so angry that it hasn't gone out yet. What prologue is longer than
I've read them. I can't name any specific examples right now.
You know what? The prologue I was just talking about might have been longer than the average chapter, but I don't remember because I don't think I got past chapter 2.
I like have a distinct memory. I think I put the books down. Like, I've picked up typically probably a kind of old man fantasy, but like fantasy novels where like the prologue, like the book is this thick, but the prologue is this much of it, and I'm like, this is a different. Like, you needed to not convey information like this.
So also, for anybody who is not familiar with Sam terminology, one, let's just I don't typically like when people try to like make up new things and act as if they are official terminology. So I want it to be clear, this is just Sam terminology. That old man fantasy is when I read a book and the book interrupts my every sentence to be like, they were riding the horse down the trail, and he looked to the tree, and the tree had a distinctive marking because this was a great old sycamore tree that he and his best friend from childhood, once they became knights, they came to this tree. Tolkien is one, yes. They came to this tree, and then they made a pact of brotherhood and of manhood, and that they would always fight in battle together. And then 30 years later, they were in this one battle, and they were, in fact, brothers who had each other's backs. And then the horses went like 2 more steps, and the leaves were falling from these trees.
Now
And
let's
I'm
talk
like,
about the leaves and blah blah blah. And blah. It's like, where are you going?
it's like, bruh, you have lost me. I have forgotten where the fuck we were going on this trail.
Who even are you? I know about your relationships, but I forgot your name.
That character that he is like a brother does not matter. I don't see them in the book.
Like, he's never mentioned again.
Yeah. I would do what CB does if a prologue is longer than a chapter is not happening. No, Shakespeare's actually not long-winded in his settings or anything. He does like have monologues and stuff, but his monologues are like, that is the plot. it's a play. That's the plot. That's how you do that. So no, I like CB's right. Like Tolkien, Robert Jordan. Like the reason I call it the old man fantasy voice is because the narrative style is prolific from old men who wrote fantasy.
Even if they were young when they wrote it, it was a long time ago. Or a long time ago.
No, a lot of them were old when they wrote it too.
Yeah, some of them.
But yeah, I recently found old man fantasy in a sci-fi book, and I was like, when the fuck did you switch genres, old man fantasy? I will still call them old man fantasy though.
You know what's a funny example of prologues is like the Star Wars movie where they have like the text at the beginning where it's like, you're telling me things, but also like this is a mix of old man fantasy and you should have started the story earlier. Like this stuff seems relevant.
No, okay. I will give Star Wars a little bit of a pass because I think Star Wars was doing a fairy tale thing where it's, once upon a time, but they're just like long, long ago. And so I'm like, I'll give it a little bit of a pass there. But somebody should have read it to me because have you tried to read that slanted text with dyslexia?
No, I have not turned on my dyslexia to read the.
You should. You should turn on a.
It doesn't sound like a pleasant experience. In one of my history, or maybe it was my story, one of my film classes, we had to dissect the first 17 minutes of Star Wars and write out each scene, and like a description of what happens to the scene and dissect it. Writing students. And they have like so much context in the scrolly bit where I'm like, we're not writing about the scrolly bit where it's like, okay, we're on a ship. We don't know who the ship is. We're on the ship. This is land. I know that.
Right, so I've read a scene like that about washing dishes in vivid description that comes out of nowhere. Yeah. Old man fantasy is just, I coined it based on where I experience it the most, but it can in fact be anywhere at any time. Not, I forgot your name. I might not have even known their name, but like they probably gave me their whole family tree. Oh my God, Tolkien does that so much. This dwarf is the son of this dwarf, this grandson of this dwarf, and the great grandson of that dwarf. And I'm all like, I fucking forgot what dwarf was in the story.
I was able to name the entire company of like Thorne's company from The Hobbit the other day, and I think it was with Kristen. She was just looking at me like I was crazy.
So many of those names rhyme. And the really funny part about it, it sounds like to just see the list of names, it looks as if he just it looks as if he just like changed one letter. But no, all of those are actually Norse names. And that makes me even saltier.
I always forget him. I'm forgetting. I always forget one dude, and it's the medic dude with the ear trumpet. I think no, not the medic dude with the ear trumpet.
Okay. Look, Kelly, if you want to have an epic scene of Felty under a sand tree now, It has to be a sycamore.
Or
It wasn't a sycamore in the novel, but that's the tree that's stuck now, and it's
Lane.
an S name.
Dory, Nori, Ori, Killy, Philly, Thorin. Now I'm missing 2 dwarves.
I don't know.
Wait.
All I know is the dwarves all have legitimate Norse names, and it makes me even more salty that he completely and totally misrepresented what Nordic dwarves are.
I like Tolkien dwarves though.
I don't dislike token dwarves. I just want them to be called something else.
Okay, next friend. Woohoo. Oof. How did that go for you? You're muted. Are you aware you're muted? I'm assuming not. I'm assuming you're now aware.
I apparently muted myself on the laptop, and when I mute myself on the laptop, it's like, you can't unmute yourself from the desktop, and then I'm like, that's a tab. Why is life so hard?
How dare. I got a bunch of stuff done. I've been struggling with a scene. I needed to get a character into a location he shouldn't be in and find information. And I was like, is he going there on purpose? Is he going there on accident? I ended up choosing accident, but a comedic accident, where he gets assumed to be a boy toy of the Emperor. Yeah.
I finished going over chapter 4 stuff, so I set up for chapter 5. And now I don't remember what I was doing. So I was going back, looking back through. Demons just great, only fate deals are more dangerous. Yeah, just like looking over what I had done, what I had highlighted. I was like, why the fuck is something dark blue? It's the Shelly nickname thing I'm still debating on. This is the chapter I have to decide.
My vote is still Shell.
Shake your booty. Well, it's really the spelling of Shell that must be decided upon. I'm gonna completely change it, and he's just gonna call her something unrelated to her name. Like
Roach.
Goober.
Rochelle Roach.
Maybe.
Um,
Part of me wanted to be like, they're too rich to know what those are. Which is not true.
Not how that works.
But sometimes. I'm finishing up prep for my. How did chat do? What you up to?
Chat doesn't love us anymore.
Okay. I think I know where I am. There's no more changes past page 14, so down to 14.
I think it was last sprint or this sprint, I don't know, time is looked up the stylus. Apparently it's through Microsoft OneDrive, has a notes app, and I think my dad has mentioned that before as being useful. And it has, it can also convert your handwriting to text and to like an image, so you can like move it around, make it bigger, smaller, but also convert it to text and edit it that way.
I would be thoroughly impressed if it can translate my handwriting.
Well, Fox thinks I have good handwriting, so.
But yes, I didn't say yours.
I know.
I said mine. No, it's gonna look at yours and just be like, so this is a cursive font. I don't know why you're having me translate it, but
we will see how effective it is.
At some point during the sprint, I don't know if y'all were watching us on the screen, but there was a thunder, and then that one got up to fight the thunder, and then Riju was like in her way, and she went to disciplining her for getting between her and the thunder, and I was like, I know that's not how we roll in this house.
Not the way. It is 87 degrees outside.
I don't know what the weather is. Hold on.
And
It
sunny.
is. Nope. Ooh, I got my commission.
Yay. Oh, of course. When I'm visiting you at the writer's retreat, it's going to be in like the mid 70s, which is okay weather.
Yes.
Well,
Are you looking at
here.
my
Here
Are you-
it's going to be mid 70s. That's why I'm like, damn. Let's see. What's the weather?
my boss has texted me.
Well, it's high 70s in Gatlinburg. Well, I can see it's. This is really probably not very interesting. Hey, it's thunderstorming where you are.
Yeah, I know.
Just in case. Like there's the
Sorry,
little.
my boss texted me, and he texted me a long text. So I was like, okay.
Okay, when I'm in your town, which I won't say the name of, don't worry. It's gonna be like mid 70s when I get the day I get there. The next day high of 80, next day high of 79. That's Friday. And so then we'll go, and the forecast doesn't do more than 10 days out.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, it's raining in Gatlinburg from today until Wednesday of next week. But then Thursday and
yeah, our weather things are saying very different things because mine is it's clear, it's cloudy today, rainy possibly tomorrow and Friday. Cloudy, cloudy, cloudy. Monday is 35% chance. And then sunny, partly cloudy, sunny, sunny.
can you see, or is it too bright?
I can see it. It's just too small, the text.
It's not the text. Look at the emojis.
Oh. No, it's too blurry.
I'll screenshot it to you.
They're yellow
But
and blue blobs.
yeah, that's lightning and rain.
Well, our apps.
But hopefully all of the storm passes this week. And so I mean we have a nice place that we're staying, even if we can't leave.
I looked at it yesterday, I think, because I'd forgotten what the place looked like. And I was like, damn, this is nice. We made a good choice. I don't know what 14 degrees Celsius is, Kelly.
I thought you were going to say cursed font. No, cursive. CD has very pretty font.
Yeah. Hey Siri, what's 14 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? It's 57? Damn, I wish it was 57 here. No, it's just 30 degrees above that. It's currently hotter here than it is in Tennessee.
Yeah, well, because it's raining here. That cools us off.
I know, don't talk to me about your science.
I have to know my science. It keeps my migraines lesser.
Ugh, fine. Let's see. But I'm going through my outline and like and writing on my notepad where I could add in seeds and stuff like that. Like, oh, what about something here and something here and something here? Because I think farther in the script, there's like the middle is more developed, but I think it's the beginning needed more stuff, which I added in, and then the ending definitely needs more stuff. But I don't know if I'm gonna outline all that out or have a general outline like I have now, and then see how it comes out. when I get to that point writing wise, or at least like reach the midpoint and be like, okay, what's the second half? Let's refine it a bit. Oh my god, I'm yawning so much. So yeah, that's what I'm up to.
I'm explaining my commission to my husband.
Okay. No one said what they
Yeah,
got.
chat, what'd you get done? Oh, Kelly's a lot more north than you are.
Yeah, I saw that. Fine. What? There's things north of America? Who knew?
What? Yeah, our hats. Didn't you know about our hat?
Oh, I am going. Speaking of going north, I am going to Edinburgh. Well, Sam already knows this, to go see Taylor Swift with my mom. Yay.
Yes.
Yay! I have to come
Your actual mother put me in a bind with dates for things, but it's fine. Yeah. I hope y'all have a great time.
I have to plan out my outfit. I'm like, I don't have any friendships Rayla's made. Hi, Ash. Do you want to come over here? There's a live stream. Do you want to be on camera? He's totally like half asleep still, like walking around. Hi. Look, I can put this here and you can feel like you're getting in the way. Our cats, 2 of our cats are grumpy old men now. Because they're 16-ish. Ash. Over here, babe. That's the stairwell. It didn't change. Come over here. You'll get attention. Oh, they yawn.
Will he get attention though?
Yes. See, now he's coming. Hi. Oh, you can't see him.
I guess I have to double check some things next sprint.
Oh?
Well, my boss is like,
ta-da, kitty cat.
Oh, no, I can't. Oh, it's fine. I don't care. My boss was just concerned. He was like, make sure your numbers look right. Because he's like, he did the numbers for the commission, but he signed everybody out of square. And I'm like, it's fine. Because we get salary, then we get commission.
Yeah. So. The tail just sticking straight up. The cats are loving my acrylic nails.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I imagine so.
Oh, now you come downstairs, Storm. Damn, all the cats waking up from their naps now? Is Fireball gonna come over next? Hi.
Kiki.
Storm's gonna come knock over the computer. Hi. Yeah, she jumped up next to it. Please don't knock that over. Or attack your brother. Oh, you are totally risking it. Now I have 2 cats with me. You gotta mute. Okay. Well, now Storm is sniffing Ash. Oh, now she's licking him a little. I think now she's licking me. That's her main reaction to everything. You can lay down. We'll get to you next, because he'll leave. You mean next in the queue of snuggling. Alright, let's just start the sprint a little early. This is our last sprint. It's going to be, well, like a little over 15 minutes. Oh my god, that's so much cat hair that I've pulled off of this cat. Bro, I think that's what I will be doing this sprint and thinking of my script. Okay, see you guys in a couple.
I maybe gotta try to sweet talk my husband into letting me do something he doesn't want me to do.
I semi-started the sprint early. No, doesn't matter. Hi, Ash. Yes.
It's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sprint 4-4. Okay, here we go.
Yep.
It beeped. Oh, did I beep the wrong one?
What?
Welcome back, everybody.
Hi. I kind of want to take a nap.
Well, that is a you thing.
It is, because it's summer, and I can do that. But I also want my room in good enough shape so I can use my computer to play Baldur's Gate.
I talked to Chris, and I called my mom to try to see if we can arrange something.
About?
My children. So that I could maybe work MomoCon.
Oh. I don't... Okay. I feel like I'm missing context, or I'm just blanking.
Alec, you're blanking.
Okay. Anywho, I didn't really get munched on that sprint, like, at all, because I don't know, I just got hit with a wave of exhaustion, and then I dicked around on my phone. I'm happy with what progress I did get done today. Yeah. My dad texted me, was like, "Are you making dinner?" And I'm like, "Not that I'm aware of." So I will investigate if we have stuff for an easy dinner. But I don't want to make it. Ugh. That's fair, Kelly. What'd you watch YouTube videos on? I've been binging Swoop's backlog, which I totally blame Sam for. And I have watched so much, and I have a lot left. That's good, Kelly. Me too. Kelly said that she got a lot of work done on the other sprint. Yeah. Me too, somewhat. I'm trying to get my family to play. Make a Stardew farm together. Because I feel like it's something they would like. So, might do that this weekend. Yeah. I'm like so tired all of a sudden. I didn't know why. The cats woke up from the nap and have started to suck my energy. Little vampires. Hi! Start looking around like she has been alerted. Bum. Anything else?
So, no. Kelly watched YouTube videos, got a lot of work done in other sprints, a Reddit video, because I am way too lazy to read Reddit myself.
I like watching Mosh Reddit videos. I like have them playing because they're like comedians reacting. And I generally agree with the majority of their opinions on stuff, which is nice. Some of the other like channels I watched before that read out Reddit stories, they'll not say iffy things, but be like, I don't know, I won't agree with some of the stuff they like their hot takes on it. Like for like the Am I the Asshole posts and stuff. Because I have different lived experiences and all that. But yeah. I do enjoy reading them or listening to them, but not reading them myself or messing around on Reddit myself. I have it. Oh my god. Jeez Louise.
Do you want to go ahead and end so you can go take a nap? And I can juggle these things I gotta juggle.
Fine, we can end early. Hopefully next week Hopefully next week I will be back up in a proper setup. Or let me rephrase that. Oh wait, no, we're not doing next week, are we? Sam and I will not be streaming next week because I'm flying down to her. Well, we might be back at her house by the time the stream was. No, we won't be back at her house. I get in around 2. And then I have to drive back. So no stream next week. On Wednesday. She's still doing her Monday stream. I don't know if I'm a guest on that. I should probably know that, but I don't. Wait, no, I feel like I am. I can check that. I have the power to do so. Buttons, stream schedule. Da-da, da-da. Oh, never mind. No stream next Monday, apparently. We'll see Sam's reaction to this. Hi, Fi-Fi. And Dagmar.
What now?
Are you streaming Monday?
No.
Okay. And then no, we're WIP Wednesday or the Sam's
Or
writing
shift Thursday.
the scandal. So you don't get to see us next week. Hi. The dog just woke up along with the other cat. They're staring at me. Hi, guys.
But all right, I will talk to you later.
Hi, puppy. Can I see the puppy? Hi. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna hit the outro. Yes, you're a very good girl. Bye, guys.